Attention passionate Chicago Bears fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Chicago Bears' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Chicago Bears fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Chicago Bears fans. Let's get to the news. Alright, folks, today we're diving deep into some serious shakeups that could be coming to the NFC North, and more specifically, how the Chicago Bears might be involved in a trade that could reshape the division's landscape. The Bears, as you all know, have been trending in a promising direction lately, but there's still plenty of room for growth, especially when it comes to their roster and how they approach the trade deadline. Now, head coach Ben Johnson has been pretty upfront about the team's need to clean up some aspects of their game. Penalties continue to be a problem, they're struggling to run the ball effectively, and their run defense, let's be honest, has been Swiss cheese, full of holes, allowing big plays and making it hard for the Bears to close out games. But here's the thing, despite those issues, there's a sense that the Bears are on the verge of making some bold moves, and the trade deadline at the end of October is looming large. Many fans are wondering, what can the Bears do beyond just practicing and hoping things get better? Well, the answer might lie in a player-for-player deal, a type of trade that doesn't happen often, but when it does, it can be a game-changer. It's a strategy that requires careful consideration, finding a team that needs help at a specific position and has a player who can fill that role without breaking the bank or sacrificing future assets unnecessarily. And that's where things get interesting. After digging into the possibilities, one trade scenario stands out as particularly compelling, trading DJ Moore, the talented wide receiver, to the Tennessee Titans in exchange for defensive tackle Jeffery Simmons. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, losing a player like Moore, especially one as productive as him, could sting. But when you look at the big picture, this trade makes a ton of sense, especially for both sides. Jeffery Simmons is one of the best defensive linemen in the entire NFL. He's a powerhouse, a relentless pass rusher who has consistently racked up around 6 to 8 sacks per season over the last several years. His ability to disrupt the backfield is second to none, but what often gets overlooked is how effective he is against the run. The Bears have struggled mightily in stopping the run, and bringing in a player of Simmons' caliber could be a huge boost to their front seven. His presence alone would make life much harder for opposing offenses, giving the Bears a real shot at improving their run defense, which has been a glaring weakness. What's even better about this potential trade is the financial aspect. Simmons has a cap hit of around $23 million, which might seem hefty, but it's actually $4 million less than DJ Moore's cap hit. And here's the kicker, Simmons is under contract through 2027, so the Bears would have stability on the defensive line for the foreseeable future. Losing Moore, while tough, could open opportunities for young players like Luther Burden, who has been showing flashes of potential this season. Burden could finally get more consistent snaps, more targets, and become a focal point of the offense, helping Justin Fields and the passing game evolve even further. From the Titans' perspective, this move makes perfect sense too. They're a team in a rebuilding phase, but one that still sees the NFC as a competitive conference. The Tennessee Titans have a young quarterback in Cam Ward. Yes, Ward has loads of potential, and he's still developing. But he needs weapons, reliable targets that can make a difference on game day. Currently, Calvin Ridley is their primary receiver, and while he's talented, adding DJ Moore would give Ward a much-needed boost. Moore's skill set, his route running, hands, and ability to create separation, would make life so much easier for the young quarterback. And let's not forget, the Titans aren't worried about the cap hit. They're projected to have the most cap space in 2026, which means they can comfortably absorb the additional $4 million cap hit that comes with acquiring Moore. Plus, Moore's contract runs through 2027, so Tennessee would have him for a good stretch of time, providing stability and a consistent target for Ward to grow with. While losing Simmons would be a setback for Tennessee's defense, it's a trade that makes sense for them too. They're rebuilding, and acquiring a proven receiver like Moore would help accelerate their offense's development. It's a win-win situation for both teams, and more importantly, it could be a strategic move that propels the Bears into a stronger position in the NFC North and beyond. Now, let's take a moment to reflect on the bigger picture. The Bears have been building steadily, showing signs that they're turning a corner. Justin Fields has been improving, their young talent has been flashing brilliance, and the coaching staff is emphasizing discipline and execution. But the NFL is a league where roster upgrades can change everything in a heartbeat. A trade like this, involving proven stars and strategic fits, could be just what the Bears need to solidify their roster and push towards the playoffs. It's all about making smart moves, not just for now but for the future. And for the Bears faithful, this potential move is an exciting possibility. It shows that the front office is thinking ahead, that they're willing to make bold decisions to elevate the team. Whether or not this specific trade happens, it sparks conversations about what kind of team the Bears want to be, one that's aggressive in acquiring talent, or one that plays it safe and waits for development. The reality is, in the NFL, sometimes you have to take risks to reap big rewards, and that's exactly what a trade like this could represent. So, as we approach the deadline, keep an eye on how the Bears' front office maneuvers. Will they pull the trigger on a deal that could reshape the NFC North? Will they look to bolster their defensive line with someone like Jeffery Simmons? Or will they stick to their guns and look for other ways to improve? Whatever happens, one thing's for sure, this team has the talent and the potential to make a run, and strategic moves like this could be the difference between a good season and a great one. Remember, the Bears are in a unique position right now. They're still developing, still trying to find consistency, but they also have pieces that are highly valuable, players like DJ Moore, who can change the game with a single play, and others who can become foundational pieces if the right moves are made. The next few weeks will be crucial, and if the front office pulls off a trade like this, it could set the tone for the rest of the season and beyond. So, Bears fans, stay tuned, stay engaged, and keep supporting your team. Because the NFL is unpredictable, and changes happen fast. What might seem like a small trade today could be the move that defines the Bears' season tomorrow. Keep your fingers crossed, believe in the process, and always remember, this team is on the rise, and with the right moves, they could be back in the Super Bowl conversation sooner than you think. And now, Chicago Bears fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential trade? Do you think moving DJ Moore for Jeffery Simmons makes sense? Or do you believe the Bears should hold on to their stars and focus on development? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Chicago Bears. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Chicago Bears news. Thanks for watching, and as always, bear down.